get everything right. It's a miracle. Where is he? Where's my son? Mr. Wormwood, are you
Not quite
smoking
there.
a cigarette? What? Oh, of course, I'm sorry.
My brother-in-law found this at a thrift shop. Looks brand new, replacing this one, which has been through some stuff. Served me well. Time for something new. Still got my sticker from when Glory Glory played the Blind Tiger in the UK 12 years ago. Blind Tiger, R.I.P., rest in power. It was shut down because some people moved upstairs and then didn't like that there was a music venue. I believe it's the story I heard. I just realized that you can't see what I'm doing. Pretty full. Just an assortment of stuff I might need for the gig. So one of them's got this big crack in it. And these are my best sounding hi-hats, and the crack's just gonna keep getting worse. You can drill them, but it changes the sound. So we use these ones instead, which are a lot heavier. There's no way I'm gonna crack them. They don't sound as good. I've had a few people reach out about drumming opportunities, so I'm gonna take them. Do you want to pay me to play the drums? There we go. The drum kit has been set up. What do they sound like, though? Do I actually know how to play them? Good morning, it's Monday morning. I'm here in the basement practicing drums for the Matilda show, and I just want to show you what I've done here to my my notes. I took a Post-it and I replaced this measure because this thing they have here is so weird. It's just not at all what I would play. So here's the passage right here that I'm working on, 240 to 241. Boom. After I wrote it down, I did figure out how to play it. Having less success getting this thing to sit on my stand in a way that you can see the drum. Anyway, the thing is, not that bad to do on its own, but I was sight reading it, which I could not do. So I spent 5 hours practicing the drums today. I used to go to school with people who would do that, and I always was like, God, that would be horrible. How could you ever spend like so much of your time in a practice room? Like there's so much else to do. But today I was happy as a pig in excrement to do that. And I was thinking about what has changed for me. I made a list, I made notes so that I don't ramble for 10 minutes. Number one is, in this case, I have a deadline and accountability. I have to perform this show next week. And if I can't do it, I am disappointing a bunch of kids who've been working for months on it, my employer, my peers in the band. So I have to get it done. And there's a clear time when I need to get it done by. And you may notice that that time is not very far away. Until this point, I've kind of been able to put it off. I also have the time and space to be able to do it. It's March break here in New Brunswick. Most of my students have taken the week off. I also didn't have to be at work somewhere. So I could afford to spend most of my day doing this. So we got a deadline accountability. I actually had the ability to do it, but I had that in school and I did not take advantage of it usually. So what has changed for me is confidence. I now am confident that I will be able to do it. You can see my sheet music here in the background. And confidence, as I have learned, is a byproduct of action, not the other way around. You don't develop confidence and then go do something once you're sure that you'll be able to. You actually do it when you're not sure, and then you develop confidence through seeing that you did it and that you were able to. So, having gone through this process a bunch, I am confident that although I don't know the material inside out right now, I can read it, I can learn the hard parts, and I will be able to deliver it. Therefore, it's a fun challenge. I am having a great time. It's not terrifying, it's not stressful, it's not work that's seeming like that has no point that I can identify, just like working on random things for someday in case I need it. This work has a very clear utility, and it's a little bit beyond my current comfort level and ability. I haven't run into anything yet that I couldn't play with a little bit of work, but I definitely have run into some things that I couldn't play just by reading it. Which leads me to my next point. I also now understand how my own brain works. So if I run into certain sections that I can't read it and turn it into movements for a drum set in my brain and then execute it instantly, if there are certain rhythmic passages that I have to play over and over and over again and they're just not clicking, that's not because I'm stupid. It's not because I'm not talented enough. It's not because I'll never be good enough. These are the things we can tell ourselves. Instead, I understand that it's the way that my brain is wired. There are just certain parts of this job that I am going to have trouble with, and I may have more trouble with it than other people. But that's not because I'm an idiot or I've been slacking or I have done anything wrong. It's just that my brain does not compute these specific things very well. There's nothing I can do about that other than take my time, learn those parts slowly so that I actually learn them, and then integrate them. It's going to be a lot of Matilda content this week. Going to be a lot of drum content. Buckle up. So it's Tuesday, March 3rd. 3:33 p.m. on 3/3/26. I think it's working, you guys. I think, take a year to make it work. I think that I am making it work. This is making it work. I have 3 Matilda songs left to go over, and then that's the whole show. I have time to do that. I have washed the dishes. I have attended to my various inboxes. I still have to make an Instagram post thanking the venue, talking about my show in Moncton. But, we're on top of things. It's working. This is it working. Woo-woo! Anytime I'm lost, I reach for the word. The words. We are in 4/4. We're playing timpani part on the toms. And we are playing all this stuff, and then we got some rests. And there's singing. And what I was running into right here, so I got this. And then you go into 3/2 time. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you ad-lib 2. And then from what I can tell, these should be similar 6 beat sequences. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be 6, 6, 6, 6, I think. Yeah, because it goes back into 4/4 here. By the time we get here, I have no idea what's going on in the music. So I have identified my problem, but I wouldn't have known this if I didn't look up the words. So in here, we have, when we switch to the 3/2 time signature, which for our purposes is 6/4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then something more like it. So that might lead you to believe that we've got this repeating pattern of 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 more. That's what this says. It says do the thing you just did. So I was playing 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 2. But what the singers are doing is 2 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have a 2-beat rest and then a vocal line. So the vocal line is continuing, or it's starting in the middle of this pattern and then continuing through there. But the ear wants to hear this as the start of it. Back to work. All right, it's Wednesday night and I am exhausted. Am supposed to release my new video. Was supposed to release it today. It's not done. I think like I could go and spend 2 hours editing it right now and still not be done, and then I would release this thing at like 10:30 p.m. Maybe I should do that. I'm exhausted, man. Saturday night, or Friday night rather, I had that gig and I got home after 3 a.m. I did get to sleep because my mom had come over to watch the kids so that I could go do this. And I slept until 8:50 a.m. So that's still only 5 hours and change. And I had a day when I was just racked. And then I had an all-day rehearsal for Matilda on Sunday. And Monday, I practiced drums all day. Tuesday, I practiced drums. Not as much, but a big chunk of the day. And then I had a 2.5 hour, it turned into a 3 hour rehearsal, and then hung around doing like cleaning up, admin stuff. Short story long, it's not coming out today. This will be the first time I missed my deadline in quite a while, although last week's went out pretty late too. Today, I am prioritizing my health. I need to rest. You know, when I gave it a year, I was like, I hope I'm going to make it. But I think I said this before. I didn't know. I never thought about what I'd do if I made it before a year. There was no plan for that. So now what do I do?